lot of traffic coming up for them as well.
Well, I mentioned that scrap between Wehrlein and Bottas. That's just a little bit ahead. Then there's Gutierrez as well in with that one. There's 3 cars all vying for the last points place. They've got their own fight to try and win. These two have got a fight to try and win the race. And the last thing I'm sure Nico Rosberg really wants is a few back markers to lap at this stage.
Hamilton wasn't able to pounce when that scrapping was going on with Verstappen. He couldn't get close enough, wasn't close enough. He is now. If there's, of course, different deal, they've actually told to get out of the way now, whereas Verstappen was for position.
Hamilton's a lot closer, isn't he, now, as they make their way to the final corner. Been told to stay off the curbs a little bit more. Has Hamilton got DRS, obviously, and will be gaining on his teammate. Not enough to mount a challenge going into turn 1. But this is the drag. This is the run now, down to turn 2. 200 miles an hour plus, and Hamilton might fancy his chances.
It's going to be easy to pass. Rosberg is not going to be easy to pass.
And Hamilton late on the brakes there, Martin, but did it do him any good? He obviously got closer, but was his exit compromised?
You always get a bit of a concertina effect. Now he's got DRS, and this is looking handy, isn't it?
Well, it was. He had a little think down the inside, now has to change his approach on that. What Rosberg will want is to not be affected too much by Wehrlein ahead of him.
Look at his right, look at Rosberg's right front tyre. Plenty of understeer going on there as well.
Looking a bit angry.
Yeah, his front tyres do not look particularly happy. Hamilton's look absolutely beautiful. They are the soft tyre. Let's have a look. Look at that left front, the left front of Rosberg. It's giving him understeer. You could just see a bit of steering angle going on.
Right, so what Rosberg needs now is to try and get past Wehrlein on this straight and hope that his teammate doesn't. That doesn't work out for Rosberg, but that's Wehrlein then at least out of the way in terms of laps, back markers. 2 to go. Niki Lauda, who's seen a few things in his time, but I'm sure is absolutely loving the Mercedes scrap here. Now Valtteri Bottas is the next one to be lapped. Where's Hamilton going to mount a challenge? Where is the best place to try and get past? There's DRS there for Nico Rosberg because he's lapping the Williams, so that helps him out a bit, and Hamilton a little bit compromised by the Williams close proximity going into turn 3.
His best chance, I think, is with DRS down into that turn 3, but it's easier to defend there. So turn 2, it's less easy to defend, but you've got to get near enough. There's no DRS down to turn 2, and Rosberg, with that track position, throwing some hot turbulent air back towards his teammate, has the upper hand as they head towards the final lap.
Any chance we can extend this Grand Prix by another 20 laps, because it's been absolutely fantastic from start right up to this moment as we head in to the final lap of this race. Nico Rosberg, who started from 6th on the grid, heads his teammate by 0.6 of a second, who started on pole. Rosberg never won a Grand Prix from outside the top 3.
Hey, look at this, this is close. Hamilton got a fantastic drive out of turn 1.
So here he goes then. Is this hammer time? Lewis Hamilton wheel to wheel with Nico Rosberg in towards turn 2. His teammate's got the inside line. They've touched again. Hamilton runs wide, and is he going to come onto the track and touch his teammate? He's now got damage. Nico Rosberg to his front wing. Bits of carbon fibre are showering the track, and Lewis Hamilton does manage to overtake his teammate, but the damage has been done to the front wing.
He's slow. Hamilton's quite slow too.
And out goes Sergio Perez as well.
That's why he was slow. Yellow flags.
They're both slowing down. Gutierrez and Wehrlein
look
just
at
ahead.
These two, look.
I was going to say Verstappen and Raikkonen, and now closing in on Nico Rosberg. Hamilton leads this race. Rosberg might not even end up on the podium. He's been passed by the Red Bull and the Ferrari as well. All happening on the final lap of this race. Lewis Hamilton, who went for the move on his teammate. Rosberg defended aggressively. Hamilton wins out. Hamilton takes the Austrian Grand Prix, the 250th Grand Prix win by a British driver. He wins in the Styrian Mountains. Max Verstappen just holds off Kimi Raikkonen, and limping home, the championship leader in 4th place, minus a front wing, is Nico Rosberg. And if you thought that Grand Prix was epic, anyone who's selling tickets for the Mercedes debrief today, I'll buy 2 for the front row.
I think Rosberg's only got himself to blame on that one. Look at the grass hanging off the front of that. And Wehrlein does get a World Championship point.
Okay, Lewis, well done, mate. It's not the race we were after, but yeah, good result.
That was on the outside. That wasn't me that crashed.
Was Rosberg doing to Hamilton what Hamilton did to Rosberg first turn in Austin that angered him so much that day? Let's have a look at it again, Martin.
I think he was just trying to come back up the inside. Hamilton was so fast off the exit of turn 1, and Rosberg basically didn't leave him any room, did not leave Hamilton room there. They nearly touch again, but I will give that 100% to Rosberg on that one.
As the cause and the blame.
Yeah, because yes, yeah, Hamilton was just he was up alongside, and he just couldn't. Rosberg couldn't slow his car down on the inside. He lost control of his car effectively.
The head of Mercedes-Benz Motorsport not overly amused by what he saw. Sergio Perez, we saw into the gravel. Force India.
Yeah, but he's got a problem there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Something failed at the rear.
Straight head on into the gravel as well.
That's not driver error. I wonder if that's another rear suspension failure.
Not good for Sergio Perez at all.